Hello there everyone, Ash and Flash here, and welcome on into a very exciting LEGO Ideas video. Today we are looking at a new set that is perfect for Marvel and Disney fans. This is set number 21359. This is the Italian Riviera set, has 3,215 pieces, retailing for $299.99 USD, which is going to be $349.99 Canadian. The set launches not on the 1st, but on the 7th for LEGO Insiders. It'll be available on the 10th for everyone else. And also running at the same time, supposedly there's a gift with purchase called the LEGO Ideas Mediterranean Scene. Right now, the information I have, it's the same set number as the Simpsons set, and I don't have a picture of this, so I'm not too sure. But that'll be running from the 7th to the 13th for LEGO Insiders members. Also, there's some Insiders reward as well. That's a notebook when you redeem 1,750 points. Now, the set itself is gorgeous. I look at this and I actually was sent this and I can't wait to build this, and just all the little details and how they've done certain builds of this and parts, like specifically the rails on this one balcony looks amazing, as well as the doily on that counter looks amazing. I love how it's also a little frayed. That's really cool. There's some pasta. I think that's what that 1x2 tile is, which is really awesome. But the railings there with the, I don't even know what that piece is inside of the candles. It's not the hot dog piece, so I'm so intrigued by that. I love the little spoons there. The roofs look great. I love all the different satellite dishes as well. I think that's so fun that there's different builds using all those little baguette pieces, as well as what some people call it. Looks great. And as you work your way over here to this other side, I love this balcony. Just, it's simple, using little car front grill pieces. I think that's perfect. I love the little potted plants, the vines growing on the outside around the pipe, and just the green on this building as well. I love the shutters. That's so cool. And just the flooring here looks great as well, with all the different ingots and the angle that this is on. This whole build, the fact that it is on this angle for this one section, and then over there as well for the two buildings, there's this really great angle over there with all the different hinges. Like, it's really well designed. The back looks pretty cool here. You could see that there's just more windows and different potted plants and everything. Looks really good, as well as I like that rail, just some of the balconies, the rocks down there. There's a little crab holding some gelato. You've also got this little ramp that leads into the ocean there as well, which you've got a little boat which can be tied up to the dock as well. The rocks and everything, the rock face looks really cool, just how all those pieces and slopes are all on this angle. You've got a crab there. In terms of the different shops, you've got a diving equipment shop there, which you can rent and buy a bunch of different items. You've got sunscreen. There's a map on the wall. I think that's pretty fun. Next to that, there's a gelato store as well, which looks really cool with all the different flavors there. The posters as well, all hanging around there, and the big scoop there in the back and the cone. This is one of the coolest things. You actually have to step down into this section here. This is the fish market, as it's called. So as you step into that shop, that looks so cool. I love all of the different fish hanging there, as well as you could see he's cleaning it and actually cutting it. There's a crab there. That's really cool. The rest of this, it's all modular, so you can remove it, all the different roofs, and to gain access to the different levels of these rooms. You've got this really cool kitchen build there, which is on this angle as well, with the fridge. There's a TV playing there as well, a couch, and then you've also got this spot here where the Nonna is teaching the grandson how to actually make pasta, which is really cool. I love that a lot. And just rolling that there, the different ingredients on the plate, it's very fun. You may have noticed that there's this one section and room from that balcony that we talked about before. There's no pictures of the interior. You can see from this shot just a little tiny snippet of a bed inside, but I really don't know what's going on inside of there. Again, there's no pictures or anything that's provided on the press kit or on lego.com. There's also a total of 10 minifigures in the set. I don't see too many new prints and different things. I think just the Nona with the torso and the leg printing for the apron, and maybe this older gentleman there too with the scarf there around the neck underneath the collar of the coat. But other than that, I think everything just seems to be reuses. Now, if I'm being honest, I would have loved for this to be a modular for sure. I think that would have been really cool, but we know Lego Ideas is sort of opposed to doing that. We saw them switch things up with the botanical garden last year, but I think this would have been neat to like line up with like Ninjago City, just with the sort of way that they've got all the water here. They could have tiled it all off like that, as well as having the ramps and everything go up to the levels of the different Ninjago sets. Now, that's just me personally. I know that I'm going to get comments of not every set has to be modular, and I understand. I just really love when they are. It just, for me, makes sets more desirable and exciting that I can put them here and swap them, put this next to the bugle, different things like that. I love. And speaking of Marvel, my immediate thought when seeing this was, oh my goodness, is this a perfect little diorama here to display the Far From Home battle with Hydra Man? I cannot wait to do that. Like, we will be doing that in the video, because I see this and I see the water. I'm like, perfect. He could be coming out of there. But just the roofs and everything, just the little town is so fun. I think that you could even like just turn one of these rooms into like the hotel or whatever that they're all staying on the trip, and then you could have Nick Fury in the room there. Like, this just screams Far From Home, and I know that people are gonna be like, oh, look at this guy again talking about superheroes, and I get it, but like, I look at every single set in my eyes. I'm like, I look at every single city set through the lens of, can this expand my Lego superhero city? And I look at this and I'm like, oh, you know what, I have that little set from the movie out. Now I've got this. And also, if you're a fan of Luca too, you've got the moped here, you've got the gelato, the fish and all that. It feels very much like that. I wish we had a Luca, Berto, and a Julia figure. Like, that would be so great to have them walking around here. Hopefully at some point we get them, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on this set. What do you think of this? Are you going to be picking this up in August? Be sure to subscribe, turn the bell notifications so you don't miss out on the review for this very soon, and just sort of adding the Marvel characters and all that. That might be a short, but I'm so excited. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. We'll see you all in the next one.